Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to go over my Big Brother predictions. If the game ended tonight and each house guest was in the final two, hypothetically speaking, who would have the best chance, who would have the worst chance, and everyone else in between. And this is just my opinion, and here we go. Derek, he definitely has the best chance of winning the game. He's controlling that house, and he's never been put up on the block. He's never been in danger of going home in this game. And he's won a decent amount of competitions, but his social game has been great. No one's targeting him. And all that can change. I mean, there's still some game left, and anything can happen, and people can turn on someone in an instant. But if the house guests were smart, they would target Derek when they have the chance. Otherwise, he's winning the game. I don't see anyone beating him. There might be a couple house guests that get a couple votes for them if they were sitting in the final two next to him. But I don't see anyone beating him. The only person that maybe might have an outside chance, in my opinion, is Donnie. But even so, I think Derek would win the game in that situation. Okay, the next person, Donnie, speaking of, he may not have won any HOHs. I wish he had. There's still time for him to win an HOH. That would be so awesome for him to win an HOH, and he wouldn't be afraid to make a big move. But he's won competitions when it's really counted, when his game is really on the line. He's won Battle of the Blocks, he's won POVs, he's been a beast in competitions aside from the HOHs. He even won a Battle of the Block when his teammate Christine tried to throw it. I mean, he's unbelievable, and he's a very likable guy. No one has a problem with him, but the problem is he hasn't really been working with anyone throughout the season except for maybe one or two people here and there at times, but he hasn't had a consistent alliance, and all the people that he's been working with or started to work with or worked with a little bit all got voted out. Next person. In my opinion, it's a toss-up between Caleb and Frankie, but I give Frankie the slight edge because he did make a big move. He didn't make a huge move, but he made a decent-sized move with getting at Zach. And for us viewers, the majority of our viewers, we were bummed out about that he turned on Zach, but he made a move. I mean, I give him credit for making a decent-sized move, even though it sucks that he got him out. And that move could potentially bite him in the come back to bite him because Zach said that he would have his back, but who knows how true his word was, because there was a point in the game where Zach was trying to get Frankie out. So they had their ups and downs. But I think overall Zach would have been loyal to Frankie, but who really knows for sure what would have happened. And also, Frankie has won a lot of competitions. He's won a lot of, not a lot, but he's won some HOHs. He's won a Power of Veto. He won that Battle of the Block by himself. I mean, he's won a decent amount of competition, so I gotta give him credit for that. Caleb, then I'm going to go with Caleb. He's won a good amount of competitions, but he hasn't really made any big moves, so that's why I give the slight edge to Frankie. And I think Caleb's social game isn't, it's not horrible, but it's not the best. And Caleb, he's been loyal, which works for him and against him at the same time. On one hand, it works for him because if he made it to the final two, he could be like, look, I was loyal to you, I didn't turn my back on you, and all that stuff. But at the same time, if you're too loyal, then you're going to become manipulated. And so I think if Frankie or Derek had the chance, they'll be more likely to turn and stab Caleb's back than Caleb is to stab theirs. Alright. I don't think Nicole's going to make it to the final two. I think it would be kind of cool if she did, but hypothetically, if she did, I'll give, I'd say I give the slight edge to Nicole over Cody, but not by much. Nicole didn't really do too much in the game. Yeah, she's won a HOH, but she didn't really make any big moves. She had a chance to, but she didn't. I like her, and she's been pretty good in the competitions, and she's been overall a smart player, but not the greatest. Not the worst, but not the greatest. Cody. He's won some competitions as well, but like I said, he hasn't made any big moves. Nicole hasn't made any big moves. Cody had a chance to make a big move early on and get Caleb out, but he didn't seize the opportunity. And Cody, aside from winning a couple competitions, he hasn't really done much in the game. Christine, okay, same thing. She's won a couple competitions, but she really hasn't done much in the game either. She hasn't really made any big moves. Okay, she got Nicole out, but was that really best for her game? Who really knows? It may not have been, but only time will tell. In my opinion, it would have been smarter if she got one of the guys out, but she didn't. Or at least try to get one of the guys out, but she didn't. And the least chance out of all the house guests, it's obvious, Victoria. She has no chance at winning this game. She's maybe won one BOB competition, and that was early on with Brittany. I can't remember her winning any other competitions. She completely stinks at competitions. I don't know who's worse, her or Pow Pow. Victoria's had more chances and more opportunities, obviously, to win competitions than Pow Pow because Pow Pow got voted out early on. But she's being carried. If she makes it to the end, she'll be carried to the end. She's the weakest player. Anyone could beat her in the final two, so it would be smart for any of these house guests to bring her to the final two because they're going to win over her. She's done almost nothing in the game, so I like her, but she's done almost nothing in the game, so she has no chance of winning the game. She's the weakest player. She's just going to be carried to the end if she makes it to the end. Now, if she makes it to the end, if she makes it to final two, more power to her. She's done almost nothing in the game, and she's won $50,000. That's awesome. Even though it kind of sucks, even though in my opinion she would not have deserved the $50,000, but more power to her. If she can win $50,000 for doing almost nothing in the game and winning almost zero competitions, more power to her. And I just want to make a side note here, two side notes. One, last week, them deciding who was going to be put up on the block by colored candy, by Skittles, by choosing Skittles. Really? That's not playing the game. That's not entertaining to me at all. You're going to put people on the block, especially at this stage in the game, based on pure luck. When there's $50,000, $500,000 on the line, you're going to do that? Really? That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Wow. And the other thing, I really dislike the Team America task. They should just completely do away with it. I don't like the fact that America has influence over the game. Yes, I get it. We're in an age of social media with Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and this video is going to be up on YouTube, but I get it. You want to engage the viewers, you want to engage the fans in some way, but I think the fans should not have any influence over the game, aside from maybe choosing to have not food or something. Because it really hurt Zach's game. That's not to say that Zach still would have gone up, because there's still a very good chance he would have gone up anyways. But, I mean, what Frankie did, let me just get this, let me just clarify. I don't blame Frankie for putting Zach up on the block as much as I was bummed out about it. But I was annoyed that he helped use that as a justification, blaming him along with the other house guests. He's not the only person to blame, but blaming him along with the other house guests that Zach took everyone's stuff. And I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way that like something America has influence over can hurt someone's game. Again, I think Zach was doomed regardless, so it may not have really made a difference. Zach got in trouble on his own, so overall he has no one to blame but himself. But something like that could potentially hurt someone's game, it just rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like it. So let me know what you think. Let me know who you think has the best chance of winning. Let me know if you agree with me, disagree with me. What did you think of the Team America tasks this season so far? Do you think that they should just completely do away with it? Do you like it? Let me know what you think of them choosing Skittles. I think the majority of you would agree with me that that was ridiculous. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, AlexGold14. Feel free to subscribe to me. Thanks for watching. And I'll be making some more Big Brother prediction videos in the near future. Thanks.